All right, welcome back to Vuln Vibes, everyone. We're diving straight into some critical WordPress security trends today, straight from our WP Safe block.
Yeah, definitely jumping right in.
And I think we could skip the formalities. Our listeners know the drill. They're all pros in IT security.
Absolutely, yeah.
So let's just get to the core trends we're seeing in these latest reports.
Sounds good to me.
So right off the bat, what's really popping out to me are these local file inclusion vulnerabilities. They just keep cropping up.
Yeah, no kidding. It feels like every other plugin has one.
And we're seeing it everywhere. Like take the AgeGate plugin up to version 3.5.3,
Right.
unauthenticated LFI, through the LAN parameter, no less.
Yeah, classic.
That's giving attackers a way to just slip in and potentially execute arbitrary PHP files. I mean, think about what that means for initial access.
Huge, especially if they've got like permissive file uploads set up,
Oh, absolutely. And the thing is, it's not just that one plugin. We've got the Eventin plugin, too, up to version 4.0.24. Same story, LFI. But this time you need at least a contributor access. They're using the style parameter.
Okay, so a little less open, but still a problem.
Exactly. And it just highlights how important internal security controls are.
For sure, you can't just assume all your users are trustworthy.
Right. Any level of compromise could be a stepping stone to something worse.
Yeah.
So moving on, another big one we're tracking is unauthorized data access. It's rampant.
Yeah, big time.
File away plugin up to version 3.9.9.0.1.
Okay.
Missing capability check right there on its AJAX function.
So basically anyone can waltz in.
Pretty much. Unauthenticated attackers can just read arbitrary files.
Okay.
And they're using a weak algorithm, easily reversible.
Yeah.
Think about the kind of reconnaissance that enables.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And not just reconnaissance. I mean, think about credentials, internal documents, all kinds of stuff up for grabs.
Absolutely. And this ties into another case, NP, quote, request for WooCommerce plugin.
Right, I saw that one.
Up to version 1.9.179. And again, we've got this unauthenticated, insecure direct object reference issue.
Yeah.
Classic. Missing validation on a user-controlled key? Boom. Attackers are reading the content of, quote, requests.
It's like they're not even trying with authorization control sometimes.
Right. It's worrying. Now, let's shift gears a bit. We've got server-side request forgery and object injection. Less common, but when they hit.
Yeah, they hit hard.
Exactly. Order export and order import for WooCommerce plugin.
Up to what version?
2.6.0.
Yeah.
And it's got both. SSRF, they're using the validate file function. So
Yeah.
authenticated admins, they can make arbitrary web requests from the server.
Oh, so that's how they pivot to the internal network.
Exactly. Imagine the data exfiltration possibilities there.
Yeah, not good.
And then there's the PHP object injection vulnerability. Untrusted input in the form data parameter, deserialization issues, the whole 9 yards.
Right, that's always fun.
Now, here's the thing. No confirmed exploit yet, because there's no known POP chain within this specific plugin.
Okay, so it's more of a ticking time bomb situation.
Exactly. It's a latent risk, waiting for another vulnerability to come along and make it exploitable.
And with the way the WordPress ecosystem is, that could be any day, right?
Precisely. It all comes back to the need for a holistic security posture. You can't just focus on one plugin, one vulnerability at a time.
You got to think big picture.
Exactly. So in a nutshell, today's dive highlights those ongoing LFI and unauthorized data access risks. And, the ever-present threat of those high-impact vulnerabilities like SSRF and object injection.
Yeah, the usual suspects. But it's always good to be reminded and to see how they're evolving.
For sure. And for our listeners, all you security pros out there,
Yeah.
I think this just underscores the importance of staying vigilant, right?
Absolutely. Keep patching, keep scanning, keep learning.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Now, I want to hear from you all. What are your initial thoughts on these trends? How are they impacting your security strategies?
Yeah, let us know. And until next time, stay safe out there.
And keep those WordPress sites locked down.
Absolutely.